Come on, Google speaker.
Well, by God, I think I'm live, but I'll wait till I see a clock before I get to babbling.
There's your clock right there.
Yeah, it's not there for me, but by golly, we'll go that way. Ladies and gentlemen, your eyes and ears are not deceiving you. I decided, what the heck, let's go live. Yeah, yeah, we have 8 people watching. This is the project we're going to be working on. This could be future ones. This is Rip from the show Yellowstone, but we're going to be working on this one. That's what we did on my last live stream on November 18th. It's only been since November 18th, and Doug is either excited or having a seizure. Doug, you want to tell you want to tell people they can find you, Mr. Doug, sir, and Sleeping
Right
Dog
here
Nine?
at Charles is Live. That's the only place I am right now. No, Full Barn Productions. On YouTube and Instagram. I can't even get on the Facebook thing, so I'm not even trying anymore.
Some people are trying to get off. I tell you what.
I tried. I can't figure out how to shut it down.
We also have the beautiful chocolate voice of Mr. Herb Hooper. He's not feeling well, but he gave me his word. If I ever went live, he'd be here. And that's a dedicated friend right there. Herb, you want to tell people they can find you, sir?
Right now, my head hanging in a trash can.
Well, shoot.
Well, you can find me over at herbhooper.com.
All right. I'm getting into trouble somehow, even when he's sick, but we hope you get to feeling better, Herb. I am.
Just wish the good Lord come get my happy ass to be done with the crap.
I hear you. Not to forget the sponsors. Unless things have changed, I'm still sponsored by Mr. Harnell Media. Up in the right-hand thing, you'll see the 2 logos. The left one is harnellmedia.com. That is Shelley Morehouse and Steve Nealon. Very affordable, long work hours, and good communicator. By God, if you want a website, go on over there. Also, we have Wooden Teddy Bear, and only through me, read that ticker down there, and you can get 15% off your scroll saw blades. Let's see if I missed anybody. I said hello earlier to people, but I don't want to. Okay, we got. Good Lord, we got a whole bunch. Steve Combs, Jason Rickloff, Jeremiah Brown, Billy. We will not discuss what Billy's doing, but Billy's here for the long haul. Sorry. Larry's okay. Yeah. If one of y'all want to take over the comments, I can actually do that scrolling thing.
I thought you were doing a real good job reading comments. I'm illiterate, remember?
Yeah. And not Greg. Jerry's saying something about a crack.
Hello, Larry.
Jerry, did you hurt yourself, or am I not catching a joke there? Alrighty then. I don't know if I was saying it before the live stream or during it, but we're going to be working on this one. Future ones will involve either this or versions of this. I have 3 different Rip designs I'll be cutting. Rip from the show Yellowstone. And hello, Pat H. He was the first one to comment. He wins nothing, but thank God for he was here. Oh, dang. Jerry almost broke his leg. Damn it, Jerry. Don't be doing that. All right, so that's what I've been working on behind the scenes. Yeah. And, okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way. The only reason I'm doing this one is because we started it on the last live stream. And it just seems fair to finish it for folks, unlike the leopard. But if I can be convinced to do other live streams, then we will get to working on that there, Rip. Golly. The girls seem to love Rip.
Robin said get ripped.
Speaking of getting ripped, I tried to quit Dr. Pepper. The bad news is I didn't. The good news is I switched over to zero sugar. And I've already lost a pound. Yay! We're going to pretend it's because of this.
You must have pooped.
Taking your clothes off don't count for weight, Charles.
Well, I didn't want to scar the viewers any more than I already have, but I'm doing it in cans.
I took my shoes off. I lost a pound.
I'm doing it with cans because I feel like I'm drinking less out of cans, but I may end up going back to the 2 liters, but at least it's 0 sugar. And then I got to think, I don't even know why I'm trying to do this. Not like I got to look good for somebody.
And
But
for that one, you got to do it.
Yeah. That's just starting to get out of people's minds.
Jerry said that's good. Got to try and roll it down.
I found
Oh.
Robin said she's lost 4.5 pounds since No Junk Food January started. I found them for her.
Well, I'm pretty sure I've lost it for everybody.
Steve feels like he drinks less out of cans too.
Billy says he needs a popsicle. I'm not sure why.
Jerry, straight to 2-liter straight sugar water.
So I still can't say I'm sponsored by Dr. Pepper, but I should be. All right.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
We do have 17 people watching. I appreciate that. By the way, I also got to get on the ball. Although I'm not the only one that runs it, I do need to get on the ball with Stroll Offs and More. We have a Facebook group called Stroll Offs and More, as well as a YouTube channel called Stroll Offs and More. January 14th will be the next one. It's basically just a friendly competition among strollers to see who gets done first, although it's not a talent competition. It's just, I say lighthearted smack talk, but some of them people are really dedicated to that. And we have over 100
Yeah,
people.
You're right with us. You're one of them.
Yeah. Well, I got to play the victim. But
Okay. You better get on the ball there. You only got like 7 days. Nobody's voted on a pattern yet.
I know. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so there's that. Y'all get involved with the stroll offs. We got over 100 people, but it seems like only the certain 6 or 7 join the stroll off. But maybe people are there to follow along. Now, when we go to cut this, and this have the brad nails in them, so I'm going to be doing the horses first. God, November 18th was the last time I went live. That is despicable.
Sad.
You
Very
started
sad.
those on November 18th?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm like, I don't remember you doing any lives doing those. That was a long time ago. That's why.
Yes. And I got so lazy with the thumbnail, I just put a square over the number and changed the number. And here we are.
Larry said he only gained 3 pounds over the holidays. Dr. said gained 5 to 7 pounds.
All right.
Can
Now
you imagine how much I drink if I had it on tap?
Same here. I'll adjust the camera as soon as I get this in the pilot hole. I forgot what I was going to say because
We're rude and we interrupted you.
No, it could be that, but I forgot anyway. This is Charles Deering we're talking about. By the way, nothing to do with scrolling, but me and respecting privacy, me and a handful of others have started doing singing every now and then through a website called SingSnap.
Why I have a headache?
Yeah, probably. I can't repeat some of the nicknames we've given each other or ourselves. But
Gary,
go ahead.
Gary said, I'm out this month. Too much work to do in the shop. New laser on the way.
Nice.
JSG says, I work nights, can't join. I haven't done any real scroll sawing. Robin said I was there, at least the last live, when we scrolled the horse.
Well, if that changes, JSG, you're welcome to join us.
Because I can't sing, that's why, JSG.
Jerry says, you call what I do singing?
Okay, now that he's revealed himself, and Robin did in the past, Robin and Jerry are about the only two that sing with me. And I slowed down the last few times because I just wasn't in the mood. But it's not a talent contest. We just get together and sing, and it's kind of fun. Yeah. As long as you know what stays in the hangout.
And JSG say, and why not, Doug?
and I answered that question because I can't sing.
Yeah, Doug
Charles,
hangs.
Charles can sing better than Doug can. Let's go with that.
Doug does hang out there, but he doesn't partake in the singing. And I'm respecting privacy, is why I'm not naming every name that comes into that hangout. But it's not live or anything. We just get together and take turns singing.
Robin says it's definitely not a talent contest on her part. LOL.
By the way, I'm using number 5 Flat-Ended Spiral by Flying Dutchman, not from the Wooden Teddy Bear.
He uses chainsaw blades.
Yes, I am. That didn't go right in the clamp. I'm out of practice. This might come out of the clamp.
You'll be all right.
Robin said, I thought I sang good till I listened to myself on there. But it's so much fun.
It's very fun. Another thing about recording online is after you're done, it may have sounded like you had the timing and everything, and the volume of the music and your voice combined done correctly, but afterwards you got to edit it because the timing will be off, different from how you sang it and this and that. But it is fun. I have, I think, 80 something recordings up there, or 70 something. Now I'm not bragging. I even sang Metallica 1. that wasn't for talent, but it was. Now attention's too high. Of course.
Right. That's just normal words comes out of his mouth. He can't remember anything. That's why he's singing. I can't remember anything.
He said I would run people off even though I sent the dogs to the backyard with my singing.
Well, I won't tell you what Jerry calls himself, but I think the more Jerry sings, the more Jerry wants to improve. He has improved since he started, for what that's worth. Oh, yeah. And I've found my limits. I found out I cannot sing the Bee Gees. I squawk when I go out of my range.
Robin says she starts going too high and starts laughing.
And what's funny and kind of typical, most of the time, not all the time, most of the time I don't recognize the songs they're singing, and they don't recognize the ones I'm singing.
Billy's damn Wi-Fi router keeps dropping out.
Yeah, blab it.
Robin says she can sing the Bee Gees. And Denise is saying hello, Charles.
Hello, Denise. I forgot what I was going to say.
Something about singing high in Bee Gees.
Well, I got distracted by Herb. I'm hoping he's okay. I totally forgot what I was talking about. I know I was talking about singing.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. And I thought my brother had COVID. It turns out he probably just has the flu. They got a COVID test that did not have it. Him and his wife both come down with something. He's on day 8 now.
Hello, Denise.
Robin, did Denise ever sing? I'm going to go with no, but she may have.
I don't think she ever went.
Lynn's handcrafted wood designs in. Hello, Lynn.
Hello, Leonard.
So Billy's not a Billy anymore. He's just a Bert.
Hello, Bert.
Hey, Bert. Where's Ernie? Oh. I'm not here, Bert.
Oh yeah,
See?
I have Brad.
Denise
I have Brad nails here and here too, so I obviously won't be cutting those yet.
But you forgot to put the black Sharpie dots on it.
Well, I didn't do those anywhere, honestly, but yeah, you're right. I am double stacking. This is why I'm cutting a little slower than you would with a single thin layer.
Billy shot some so you know.
And if you're brand new to these live streams, I hope you'll consider subscribing and do not hold back. If it's family friendly and you have a comment, question, or whatever, we will be happy to address it.
I think I'm stuck. Oh.
I say this every time, but I'm going to try to start doing lives more often, dag nabbit.
Billy shot some to SOB.
What SOB?
I don't know.
That's what I get for not keeping up. Do you have any idea what he's talking about, Doug?
I don't either. No, I don't.
No,
He
it's
hasn't
he
said
shot the
anything in so
Wi-Fi
long.
router.
Oh, the Wi-Fi's last he's talking about.
And
I
Denise
can't-
and Robin are talking back and forth to themselves.
I can't speak for Doug, but I know me and Herb have probably had to go back and forth between the heaters and AC units because of this lovely, predictable Texas weather.
Been nice here. There's no need for AC up here, that's for sure. It was like 55 or so the last 2 days, and it's snowing out there right now.
Good lordy.
Charles
And,
Robin said they changed the site, though now you can't get on there and sing without signing up for a gold
membership. Oh, that sucks. Now, for what it's worth, month to month gold membership is only 12 something a month, and if my broke butt can afford that, you can too. You don't have to do it to be the next American Idol. It's just fun. But if you want to join us behind the scenes, we don't go live with it because of copyright stuff and pride. But if you want to join us, just message either me, Robin, or Jerry, or I guess Doug, since he revealed he's there, he just doesn't think. And we'll get you in that hangout. It's not a cool crowd thing. It's just whoever's brave enough to try it or wants to watch. I thought I had John talked into trying it, but he never did.
And Jerry said, there it is, I'm back.
Yes, there's options of a lifetime membership, yearly membership, or monthly. I do monthly. It's just 12 something.
Apparently Robin was talking to you.
Well, if it's in the chat, it's public, by God, unless it's something we can't repeat.
I'll just skip her comments. Steve C says, speaking of John, does anybody know if he's made it back home?
Well, I sent him a link to the panel, and so I don't think he's back. I don't even know he left. I had to be told.
Yeah, he said this night he'd be gone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday.
And today is maybe Thursday, so
Robin said, we should do it again, Charles. It was so much fun.
well, believe it or not, most of my burnout is either depression or running out of songs to sing because I can't sing every song that's on that site because I'm not into most of them.
Robin had fun when you two did it last, Chuck.
That never happened.
Steve C.
What?
Sorry, I didn't proofread it before I read it.
It's all good. We've been through worse.
I didn't read between the lines. I'm sick. Leave me alone.
Yeah, no. Yeah, if you've never been here before, we try to go family friendly, but every now and then we split. But in general, you can bring your kids here, and they only need minimal therapy. This design technically is not mine. It's a metal art thing I found, and I just mirrored it and threw the word welcome under it, so I can't offer the design for sale.
Haven't talked to John, Steve. All he sends me is not friendly things.
Same with Doug.
Oh, somebody shoot me and get it over with.
Pew, pew. If you're new to scrolling, you will cut slower stack cutting than you will on a single layer if it's thin wood, because just more material is more resistance on the blade. That I'm real particular on trying to stay on the lines unless it's rusted. Go ahead, Doug. I heard you trying to talk.
Buffalo meat stick there, Robin asked me what I was eating.
Oh, buffalo meat stick?
Okay.
I've never heard of buffalo sticks.
Buffalo meat sticks? Yeah.
Have a dang. Hello, Dave. Midnight Squirrel Her.
Hello, Shay. I figured I'd save y'all's ears and mute myself.
When you're liquid burping.
Do what?
When you're liquid burping.
That too.
Leonard says he'd rather cut 2 or 3 1/4 inch than a single layer. I'd like to get done quicker, so I don't like thicker wood.
I know we've been waiting since November for this one.
Yeah.
And it's only 2 stacked.
Yeah, and I'm turning out like John. It's going to be upside down, but I have a stack of stuff started but not finished.
Looks like 37 to me.
That's because they're double stacked.
I don't think you're anywhere close to John.
Well, not an amount of started and finished, but I have the leopard we started a long time ago, the rolling leopard. Yeah, so I need to get back on the ball there.
Oh.
Are they good? Are they good, Steve and Doug? Buffalo meat,
They are
whatever.
so much better than Slim Jims.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they come from a gourmet. Hang on, let me go get the box. I'll show you.
I've never even seen them
Better than an
advertised.
Ollie Slim Jim.
I like Slim Jims if they're not spicy. I'm pure blood Texan, but I have a very Yankee tongue. I cannot handle spice at all. How many do I have cut but not framed? Oh, that's easily the neighborhood of 100 or more.
Okay, so there you go, Charles.
I wonder if that can be found in Texas. I've never looked for it, but
But
Well,
Amazon
I'm not
can
sure
get
if
it.
it's a specialty place here, but they have like this one here had venison jerky. It has buffalo snack sticks, and then elk salami.
good lordy, I haven't tried that before either.
Hello, JJ.
Jerk cheese and crackers. So this was Christmas present for my daughter.
Nice. So JJ is doing this. Good to see you, JJ.
Oh.
And I don't know what pepperettes are, but Robin likes them. Yeah, I'm not one of those people that'll ever. I mean, I know I'd do a cartwheel in a bathing suit, but I will never do a ghost pepper challenge kind of thing.
A what?
Ghost pepper, one of those.
Oh, hell no.
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 I've said this before. I don't see the enjoyment of eating something that hurts to eat. Family friendly.
I don't like them 3 burners. Robin left you a comment, Doug.
The big box of meats. Is that the comment you're talking about?
Yeah. It must
All right.
cost a fortune.
That I don't know. I didn't buy it. It was a Christmas present. So, my daughter's got more money than all of us.
Now I don't have an order for those rips, but the place in Gatesville, which is where I live, where I bought my AR, she said rip is a popular merchandise thing there. You know, she does it on coffee cups and stuff, and she said those might sell, so that's why I'm cutting those. So they're not ordered, but I'm hoping there'll be some interest up there. Gatesville Sporting Adventures, not sponsored.
Frame a couple of them, go set them down and see if she'll let them sit down there for you.
Yeah,
He's probably cut two. What are you cutting? 2 1/4-inch pieces, Charles?
Yeah, for approximately
Yeah, there you go.
3/16 feet.
So, half-inch
And
total
yet-
there, Robert.
Yeah, it was her idea for me to hang them up there, so I'm gonna. They don't have enough wall space for everything I want to hang up there because sales are nice.
John Nave is in here. He said, "Hello, everyone. Happy New Year."
Happy New Year, John. Good to see you, sir.
Billy says tomorrow afternoon can't get here fast enough.
He only
Back to-
drank half of it. He's still got to drink the other half tomorrow.
The joys of aging, the kind of doctor's appointment you need.
My wife seems to think that it's funny that she's trying to make an appointment to go get that same thing done. I'm like, no, everything works just fine.
And the first delayed break of 2023 on a live stream. Dag blab it.
Well, I didn't take long.
No, it didn't. Because I'm pushing, trying to get done quicker. But yeah. We're using a Hegner 22-inch, by the way. I also have a Seiko 21-inch, but I get tired of it coming out of the clamp. And that's on me, not Seiko. And I'm just not a patient teller.
How's that blister you got?
But dang near invisible now.
Oh, yeah?
But I got calluses,
No, you got a blister last time we were doing it.
Oh yeah, on the scroll off, I had a big old blister right here.
I didn't get a blister, but I got a sore spot right here on my thumb from pushing the
Yeah.
blade in, trying to hold it there while I tightened it down.
Yeah, and if you don't scroll very often, this knurled knob. I had a viewer send me a wooden thing that does better on your hands, and I somehow broke it, so I feel bad for that.
Denise says my daughter bought California Reaper chip for a TikTok 1-chip challenge. She took one tiny bite and wanted me to call 911. She couldn't breathe.
I'm laughing because
several hours.
I've seen some videos where people are your nose is running and all kinds. I'll do a cartwheel on a girl's bathing suit, but I won't do a hot spicy thing. I can damage my pride, but not my tongue skin.
You know what? I did one of those chip challenge things. I was okay eating the chip, but later on I was a little more like Billy's condition right now. I didn't have any problem eating the chip. Once it went down, it was hot, but I could handle it. But like 2 hours later, I was in Billy's current situation. My body
Now-
was like, no, that's got to go. It can't be in here.
I've always asked people what the enjoyment of burning the living crap out of your tongue and lips and throat and all that is, and they said it's more about the taste than it is the hurt. But I mean,
There's no taste at that temperature. The
Yeah.
reefers, I made a hot sauce with the reefers here, and I cut them up in the house. I just
I'm laughing.
cut them.
I'm laughing at Billy's comment.
I just cut those Carolina Reapers up and I put them in so I could ferment them, you know? And the fumes in my house, I pepper maced my entire house just cutting them up. We went out and ate somewhere because you couldn't breathe in the house.
I hear you. Billy says, I wish it was just my nose running. And Shay says, coming out is a different story. Amen. The joys of, yeah.
God almighty, this stuff needs to go away.
Yeah. By the way, Steve Combs, I don't know if you were here, but Cliff does not have COVID. He has the flu or something because they took a COVID test and it said negative. But
How convenient is that? Everybody's getting the flu now. Huh? How about that?
he's going on 8 days with it, so I don't know why it's lasting so long. But then again, I haven't had the
Well,
flu
I
in a
mean,
while.
they've been calling me COVID for the last 2 years. What do you want?
For those who don't know, Cliff is my twin brother.
I had it for 2 weeks. Then I started
Billy
getting
just
sick
had
again
it.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Billy just had the not the COVID. He went to a wedding and not the COVID did everyone there.
What's up making out with the bridesmaid?
It was his. Well, I don't know. Bridesmaid might not have been his daughter. I think it was his daughter's wedding.
I just came up with a wedding position. I didn't really think it through.
I think it was his daughter getting married or his granddaughter. I don't know. He's got a pile of people in his family.
Now, we were on John's show once reminiscing about stuff we grew up with. I'm trying to think of a topic we can all reminisce on. I can't think of any right now.
Yeah, you all remember pagers?
Yeah, I had one. You felt
right.
you felt important.
Jason, I'll do it one condition. You send me your address, because after I do it, what comes back up in this can is coming to your house.
He's not feeling too well, Jason. Let him take a vacation from it. Robin says, one time we went to Eastside Mario's and the waiter came out with this Diablo dish. Diablo is Spanish for devil, by the way. And it was smoking. The whole restaurant started coughing. Yeah, that spicy stuff will give you that involuntary cough when you breathe in.
Pagers. It were beepers. We didn't call them pagers. They were beepers.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy, help me.
I think I still have mine, actually.
And those first cell phones were bricks.
I mean, I think I still have my pager.
Yeah, one of the reasons I scroll slow, besides just the fact that I'm slow, is I'm trying extra hard to be true to the pattern. But sometimes
Sure.
I'm not. Go ahead.
Jerry says, a pager on a chain. Yo!
Now, a lot of beginner strollers feel like they're not a good stroller if they can't stay on the line, but if you're somewhat on the line, you're doing good. In my humble
Didn't
opinion.
stay on the line.
Now, I tend to cut to the inside of the line and into the waist area. If it's a single line cut, like what they call veining, I'll cut right down the middle of the line, but I almost never have single line cuts.
One of these days, I might try to get out there.
And scroll,
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. We've been pushing you for years, but you've got to be at your pace. For those that don't know, and this is not to disrespect Herb's privacy. He had a stroke. He very, very limited on his left side, so he would be for the most part one arm strolling. That in life is why he hasn't gotten back into strolling. Sorry if I'm overstepping. Wait,
It'd be funny as hell, though.
I tried it once on behalf of Herb. It can be done, just not easily and quickly.
Apparently, I don't have it still. I thought I did.
I know I'd be making a whole lot of left turns.
My God, like a daddy long leg with his left legs ripped off. Daddy long legs. I don't think that's the technical term.
Got to see me
The spider.
trying to get out off the floor today. That was comical.
Well, if I remember right, Shaylee likes to partake in stair surfing. Well, she may not like to, but she has. And I'm not even sure.
Down the stairs?
A long time ago. Well, I think it was a long time ago, but she's still healing from that, I think. And Shaylee is the reason and the source of the bathing suit I wore to do my infamous cartwheel. I still have that bathing suit because I don't know who to give it to.
No thanks.
Well, I missed it. Would you do it again?
I can't say never, but I don't know.
Billy, she's just like a NASCAR driver, Herbie.
Yeah. Yep, sadly, I still have that bathing suit. I say sadly because it's a girl's bathing suit, and I don't need to be keeping things like that, but he spent money on it. And I'm a man of my word.
You fit in it just fine.
I look dang good, just saying.
Okay.
I'm glad I couldn't see or tell you.
Thank God this is a family-friendly show.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't regret anything I've done on live streams because I do it to make people laugh, not to say I look good or anything.
Yeah, don't make me laugh tonight.
Yeah, life is short. Well, I have trouble making people laugh these days.
Make them laugh. Make them laugh. Make them laugh.
That's what I heard.
Do you still have the socks? Robin wants to know.
Yes. I can get away with wearing the socks without being mortified. It's the bathing suit you can't really disguise.
Yeah, I trip up the steps too. Shay says she falls up the steps more than falling down them.
So does Joe Biden.
Charles had to do a cartwheel in a onesie, but he offered to do that, so.
Well,
he said that he'd wear it, and
yeah, that's why I'm really. And I said it had to be a family-friendly outfit. Now it's form-fitting, but it didn't reveal anything necessarily.
You didn't wear your tutu?
It's your
no. And I would not have done. I mean, if somebody had sent a French maid, I couldn't do that because that's not family-friendly.
Sure it is.
Well, the length of the shirt part, yeah.
You see my French maid?
No.
Neither have I.
Yeah. Oh, Steve is still typing out his joke, so we don't know the punchline. Oh, probably something to do with a beeper. And watch out, Dad, she's backing up. Now Steve's mad at me because I just gave away his punchline. And it comes as a shock to nobody. I can't find the stupid pilot hole. Yep, I stole his thunder. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve. I'm
They must be
Wide load. Oh, okay.
By the way, that Midnight Stroller is the other half of Vernal Media.
Oh, Lordy.
I'm sorry, Steve. Comes.
Oh, man.
I have a feeling we have a dad joke coming, but Billy's saying I had 2 black eyes once. I get a little nervous when Billy says something because he was the first person that ever went off the rails on my channel.
He said he got them in church.
Yeah, I know where this is going. He's just trying to pull that dress out of that woman's crack.
What? Lord on the stick.
He probably got
can't.
it trying to put it back.
Steve told you to bite him.
Okay. I can't find the stupid pilot hole.
Imagine that.
Just go to your room. I'm in my room.
Can I go back to my recliner?
It's up to you.
Well, I mean, we don't really, you can't tell if you're in it or not. We got wireless antenna.
Oh.
Billy, how did you get black eyes in church? I'll entertain it for you. And of course, Robin asked the same question I just did. Except for she said 2 black eyes.
Well, you did say you got 2 black eyes.
She said you got 2 black eyes.
Yep.
Are you
getting warm in here.
going to make us wait, Billy? Type faster.
His router probably dropped again.
The largest woman in front of me had her dress stuck in her crack. And when she stood up, so I pulled it out. Okay.
He got all upset. He tried to put it back in, and that's when he got both black eyes.
Oh, gosh. Definitely a dad joke.
That never happens with Billy.
So how'd you get the other one, Billy?
So he said he thought she wanted it that way, so when she stood up, I put it back. Are you done with that joke now? Steve liked it. I see he laughed. Oh, the dog's barking. The one that would refuse to come in the house.
Now, this may be one of those projects I finish off the air so that I can do the RIP designs on the next live.
Oh,
What?
Just finish it.
Fine.
Just do it.
You ain't got that many cuts left. You can finish it.
Yeah, but I'm going slow and people are mean.
How long do you plan on being on?
I never know how long I'll be on. But
Oh.
I'll try to stick with it, by golly.
Kind of like the Mug Club.
Oh,
And although we're not always on topic, if anybody has any questions or comments, please feel free to ask them. Nobody here will make fun of you for being a beginner or having a beginner question.
Robin says you just started though. And Steve says sorry, it's the beer.
The beer's doing it. Bad beer. And then Billy wrote, "You just started, Charles."
I'm not leaving. I'm just saying. And actually, I started this on the last live stream. I'm a little bit funny that way. A lot of times, if I start a project on a live stream, I won't work on it behind the scenes because I don't want to cheat on my viewers. I want them to see everything. But every now and then, I'll finish it anyway.
Robin says if you finish, we can go sing.
Steve said you're going slow so you don't break another blade.
Well, that too.
Apparently, he wants to drink, so break the blade, would you?
Just take a dang drink if you're thirsty. And if you're wondering why I skipped that cut right there, it's because Brad nails are holding the stack together up there. So I got to be past that area before I.
Oh, Jerry, that was rough. That's a dad joke. Did you
Yeah,
hear
sure
about
is.
the Italian chef who died? He
That's
passed
the
away. Yeah.
Oh, but I won't promise you I'll make it to the next one, Charles.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Well, I appreciate you coming to this one, and I do hope you get to feeling better. By God.
Well, I told you if you went live, I'd be here.
And I appreciate it. And I know you'd be a man of your word. I didn't know you weren't feeling good, or I wouldn't have even bothered you with it.
Yeah, this crap or whatever needs to go away, or this good Lord come and take me home.
The flu's making a comeback in a big way this year.
Well, funny how the flu didn't exist in the last 2 years.
For 2 years, yeah.
Well, it existed, but yeah.
But now everybody's positive for the flu. Like, there's a test going out, really?
He said, "Oh my God, look what I started." You know what's bad? Coffee don't taste right. Snuff don't taste worth a flip.
Well, Cliff thought he had COVID because he couldn't smell the Vicks vapor rub, and that's a pretty potent smell. So that usually points to COVID. But unless the COVID home test was wrong.
Well, I took 3 of them, so
maybe they changed it to tell you that you're all have the flu now, and it's just the same thing. I know I lost my taste and smell for some things, but not other things.
Yeah.
Like this dummy right here, this upside down dog, tried to catch a black and white pussycat outside. The stinky one.
Oh, the striped one.
And I could tell it was skunk, but I couldn't really smell it. It was strong enough to cut through that I knew she got hit by a skunk, but like it wasn't hitting me like it would have, because like she still smells like skunk.
I have no idea what Gary's talking about.
I don't do 3 pagers where they got one fast one. I know, Billy. The stupid test. I know you tested negative for COVID and now positive for flu. What me and Charles were saying is, for the last 2.5 years, the flu did not exist.
Statistically,
everything was COVID. Didn't matter what you had. Car accident, gunshot wound, it was COVID.
Yeah,
you didn't have a stroke, you have COVID.
Yep. I didn't have kidney stones. I had COVID stones.
Jerry said these guys in their 3-page jokes.
Oh, the long, yeah.
That must have been Steve's jokes.
Oh,
Yeah, Steve took about 4 paragraphs to type this out. And that's how I was able to steal it from him. We always try to do stellar camera work here on that Girls during live stream.
That's okay. You just want everybody to mark. Herb said he was gonna, so might as well make me do it.
yeah. Well, thanks for having me over, Charles. I'm gonna go get back in the recliner.
All right, thanks for being here, Herb. Herb, get to feeling better.
All right, later, y'all.
Oh, now I gotta read the chat.
Yeah, Herb is no longer here. I told y'all that because you can't see the thumbnails.
Get well soon, Herb. Bye, Herbie. Later, Herbie.
I hate it when one of my homies doesn't feel good. Dang it.
I don't feel good, Charlie. Good grief. Too bad you can't touch me to find out.
In case I didn't say it, thanks for being here, Doug.
Oh, hey, you're welcome. Get better soon. Larry said get better soon. I'm assuming he's talking to Herbie.
Probably.
You know I'm illiterate, right? I can't read.
It's a thought that counts. Plus, I try to steal the thunder every now and then while I'm loading the blade. I'll look over if there's anything pressing. I'll say it. And I am actually burning up over here.
No, it is.
Only 51 degrees Fahrenheit according to my computer, but I guess because there's no airflow.
It is this many degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, come on, there we go. That's what it is here.
Everybody has to give Denise a guilt trip for not singing on New Year's like
That
that.
Charles, that's what it is here.
And I know life gets in the way, Denise. We just got to give you crap. This is what we do.
Okay, don't worry. Keep scrolling. 52 minutes. Wow, we've been on here that long.
What?
Man, this scroll off, we've been done with that already.
Scroll off, I wouldn't be double stacking it either.
Yeah, we'd be done with it already.
Yep.
Those are big cuts. We'd be all done with that.
Yes. And technically, I couldn't offer this. Well, I guess I could, since it's not my design, but since we're not selling the design. Hell, I don't know.
It's just the design we're scrolling off. We weren't selling it.
Yeah. But I'd really like to get permission. If it's not one of my patterns, I'd like to get permission to use it. And I don't know how to contact the designer of this horse. Now, the drawback to a Hegner is you don't have the arm that lifts out of the way. That's as high as it'll go. So you're kind of limited up under that piece trying to feed the blade through. I have nothing against the Seiko. I love the clamping system on a Hegner. It almost never fails. That's why I always seem to come back to it when I get frustrated with blades coming out. By God, let's pop open another brewski.
Oh, man. He's on junkie status.
Did you hear those realistic sound effects? That's how how sensitive my microphone is. Is there anybody that's going to jump on the panel when Doug wusses out and says he's old and has to go to bed?
Yeah, I got to go to bed. I just get in bed. Y'all can watch me sleep, perverts.
Aw.
I got to snuggle up with my Annie dog.
Oh,
He's looking at me with some crazy eyes. He's really fast looking right now. Y'all can see her. She looks really fast over there, too. She's all like sloped back.
now this is a total subject change, and most of y'all probably haven't heard of this song. But one of the songs that was kind of fun to sing is "Love Is on a Roll" by Don Williams.
Don't know it.
And Ruby Ruby Don't Take Your Love to Town from Kenny Rogers. I think me and Robin both sang that one. Not together.
Outside it's 30. Warmer here, Len. It's 32.
Ruby, are you contemplating going my sweet? I missed a pilot hole, Doug. What the hell?
Family friendly, Charles.
Heck. Yeah, after all these dang jokes, screwed that up.
I didn't write those jokes.
Ruby isn't hard, Robin.
I didn't see any bad words in them either.
Well, oh, hush.
Steve C., how come you're not keeping me company?
Because he's another one of them old men that goes to bed early.
Oh, no, he's still up. Hang on.
Well, he's still up, but yeah.
Hang on. Let me, I got it. You know how you do this? You text him the info.
Or email it to him. I used to email it to him all the time, but
Yeah, but I have his phone number, so I can just text it to him.
so do I.
It's Friday night. He don't got to work tomorrow.
No, sir, it's Thursday night.
Keep an eye out. I
It is
texted
Thursday,
him
right?
Show up.
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh. It is Thursday. So what happens when you don't have a real job?
Yeah. You're going to hire a wino. That is,
Not in my world, every day is Friday, Shay.
I think that's David Quazell. He said, I'm going to hire a wino. I got to drill a powder.
I'm on the other end of your time zone, Steve. It's Friday night.
I do need to sing that song, Larry.
Holy wow, that's loud.
It wouldn't be too hard. Sorry.
Later, who's leaving?
No. Denise is going to send pictures later to Robin. I want some too, whatever it is.
Everybody wants some.
Shadow on the wall says it's sun is going down. I don't know why Doug is such a chicken about singing.
Because he can't sing, Carl.
Well, we don't always nail it either, sir.
You nail it better than I do.
I can't tell the public what Jerry calls himself for a username while he's doing that.
Oh.
We'll just call it Two Cats Partaking.
I thought it might be one of the Lord of the Ring names like he's got on Discord.
And he says, Charles, no, you don't. I don't even know what you're talking about because I've babbled so much. We do have 15 people watch. If you have any comments or questions, throw them on out there. If they're family friendly, we'll repeat them. Yeah, definitely as far as detail goes, this is a relatively simple design. Oh, I don't want pics? Yes, I do. I live on the edge. I don't even know what I don't even know what the pictures are. I live dangerously. Jose Cuervo. That's another country song. Jose Cuervo, you are a friend of mine. That's Shirley West. Just saying.
I need some pumpkin pie.
Jose something. You had so much you couldn't remember the name of it. Just kidding.
Jose, can you
Jason Rickoloff is going to bed. Thank you for dropping by, Jason. We're plumb sorry you didn't get to hear your LOL.
Good night. Jason. Pumpkin pie it is. Uh-huh.
Steve Nealon, if you happen to know right offhand how much money I need to come up with for this server that everybody else is using, can you throw it out there in the chat? So I need to know what I have to save up for, because I'm the only one that chose HostGator and they're not doing too good. If you don't mind, sir. By the way, if you like scroll saw patterns and ain't afraid of a little bit of detail, over 2,000 scroll saw patterns at woodenvisions.com, 14 downloadable ebooks, 6 instructional downloadable videos. Just saying. And even some merch. Okay. What I was asking is how much money do I need to come up with for the server that everybody else is using? Because since I chose the wrong one and it was too late, or I procrastinated about. Thank you, Steve Combs. Since I procrastinated about canceling the HostGator thing, how much money do I need to come up with to do what everybody else is doing server-wise, or whatever the terminology is? And no, folks, there's nothing wrong with my website. It's just a particular server people I'm using aren't as reliable as the one everybody else is using. And Billy is leaving us. He said, this whole laptop isn't cooperating tonight. Going to have to drop out. It's been buffering for over 5 minutes now. Very sorry, Billy, and thank you for dropping by, sir. And I hope everything goes well with your appointment tomorrow. And so is Larry leaving. You know what I mean. Larry's leaving too. Thank you for dropping by, Larry. That didn't go on the clamp, right?
Charles. I leave for 30 seconds and you're running everybody off.
Yeah, that's just what I do.
Yeah. All right, I'm back. Y'all can stay now.
We missed you. I didn't even know you had left, honestly.
Hey, check this out, Robin.
Oh, I hate you. I don't hate you. I just, yeah.
It's junk food January. That's what Robin calls it. You watch from your phone. Billy's gonna watch from his phone. Good. I saved you. I came in and he came back.
Thank you, Billy. That for anybody that cares or is keeping up, the last project video, or not project, the last non-live video I did was how to use a spiral blade. That video is still climbing views. It's over 8,000 views now. Yay! For me, that's a lot. I usually top out around 150 views. So I'm proud of that. Ah, golly.
All right. Just so you know, Charles, I told you so.
10-4, Steve Nealon.
Am I still here?
Yep, so far.
I bumped the switch and it shut everything off.
Steve says, or Steve Combs says, a friend of mine is doing a dry January. That's total bull stinky. Yeah, that sounds like something I'd say. Okay, the picture got blurry. We gotta mess with the camera right quick. Boom. Clear up. There you go. By the way, is my picture clear?
Uh-huh.
Because my wife is sharing my internet because hers is down. I meant to ask that way back in the beginning. But what can you do, huh?
No, it's been pretty clear all night.
Yay. My wife is a gamer, an Xbox. Can drain some of the stuff, but if she's not downloading anything, then it should be good.
And Jerry's on a dry run. He hasn't drank since New Year's Eve.
What? Is that because you were tasting colors or something?
A whole 5 days.
Who else has Ruby stuck in your head? Like any record?
I don't know Ruby, so I don't have it stuck in my head.
Fine.
Actually, I think that I got a Clover song stuck in my head. No Leaf Clover. That's what's stuck in my head.
Why does that
Don't
thing
know
keep,
that.
why does the picture keep blurring up? I probably have it too. Probably when I put my hand in there, it probably messes with it. Come on now. I'm not trying to hide it from y'all. Usually that'll get the camera zeroed in. I think they're there.
Oh, 8,000 views because you did a real video. Is that what you said?
Hello, Marty.
Oh, you're gonna ignore me.
I think Jerry, Billy, and Robin have this competition to see who can get the best stats when it comes to stats, or at least views on their YouTube shorts.
Yeah. How many did I get for a spider, Robin?
So anytime you see somebody out in the chat, see if they have a YouTube channel. If you like what you see, subscribe, by golly. And even if you don't like what you see here, I hope you'll subscribe and slap that thumbs up. Make me feel popular.
Yeah, Robin says sometimes I'm in it too. And she says the stupid spider, grr, because I got like 8,000 views for a spider that was just sitting on the floor of the shop. I got a lot of views on my wife trying to kiss a dog the other day.
I got a piece of debris that's stuck in there. There we go.
Yeah, currently I've only got 1,000 views on my latest upload. So.
Drive me a river. 1,000 views for me is decent. I top out usually around, well, at least on these live streams. Months later, I'll top out around 150 to 200. And 200.
Well, the shorts, they kind of go in a burst. So, like, if you get a short that does good, it does good in 10 minutes.
Yeah. I was somewhat active. I was somewhat active on TikTok, but I ran out of material.
I think it depends on when you put it up to how well it does.
Yeah, there are stats out there for times of day and days of the week and all that crap, but you know, nothing's consistent.
It says I was disconnected from the chat. Please wait. Successfully connected. I must be lagging over there on the YouTube thing. So I'm reading the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
So I must be lagging on YouTube. I'm only behind a little bit. Oh, my Joe. All right, there we go. Now we're back.
Yeah. By the way, Doug is a member of the Orange Hat Brigade.
You really have no idea. Or were you in it? You were in it. You do have an idea.
Yeah.
You were in it.
Robin sure tried, but it looked like a pumpkin threw up on her head.
No, she looked like one of those Ewoks. and then Jerry made his dog look like an Ewok.
that was cute.
Robert said old thing.
And then when she finally got hers put on, we all took ours off. Hey!
She wore the hat all night. I wore mine all night too. You're on Trampled Underfoot. So Steve from Harnell Media says, Charlie, for a little less than you paid to set up the hosting you have originally, I can get you hosted prepaid for a year with a security certificate included.
I'm personally okay with you naming the price in the chat if you're okay with telling me that. That way I know a number I have to come up with, if you don't mind. I think it was 50 something total because of the certificate, but I don't remember. I've slept since then.
Do, around $50, but that covers your hosting for a whole year. No
Nice.
monthly payments. That sounds pretty good for a year.
Yeah, I just come up with it. I'm only about $50 short.
That's like what, $4 a month?
Uh-uh. Let's all take a drink. Pretend I broke the blade. Here, you can have the first sip.
They're spitting that.
Well, I'm sick enough and thirsty enough.
Look.
I dang near spit on that one. Now, Herb Hooper and Russ Meadows have this thing where they try to get me to choke or spit my drink out while I'm drinking. It's just evil.
I opened the garbage.
Robin, if it makes you feel any better, I got Ruby stuck in my head too. I don't mind because I like the song. Now, Robin and Jerry say I'm a good singer, but and I appreciate that, but I have some that I totally butcher.
Guns N' Roses?
I tried to sing "Sweet Child of Mine." It was too high. I sang "Patience," but when it got to the high part at the end, I butchered it.
I got No Leaf Clover stuck in my head. You don't even know who sings it.
No, I don't.
You know the song. You've heard it. I know you have. So,
Dang it.
it's a Metallica
Hey,
song.
Doug, you want to cover my internet? I mean, my website there?
I can't even cover my mortgage. We discussed this before.
Yeah, I've just thrown it out there because I know you might have been chomping at the bit to be my hero.
I mean, I'm like, I probably need a website. I need a couple of them, actually. So I might be.
I know a guy.
I know him too. I'm friends with him on Facebook, I believe. But I need to set one up for Tomskis. we need a website so we can start selling them. We got to move them, you know. And it would be
Nice.
better if we had a site.
Yeah, have all the info in one place.
It's No Leaf Clover, Robin. No Leaf Clover.
By the way, when I ask people to pay for something for me, I'm kidding. I wouldn't actually ask people to pay for something for me. Unless it's like a heart transplant, blah, 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 you know. Or a pack of cigarettes so I don't kill anybody. Not that I condone killing people.
I believe they got a symphony in that song. No Leaf Clover.
What is that? There's some song that has the word clover in it where it sounds like they're I can't think of the terminology. Like, over, ain't no over. You remember that?
Crimson and Clover.
Yeah.
Joan Jett did it.
Yeah.
But it was a remake.
That was a terrible impression on my part, but I didn't know how else to imitate the sound.
It was Crimson and Clover.
Yeah,
Joan
Crimson
Jett
and Clover. Yeah.
There's a remake that she did. I don't know who did it originally.
No Leaf Clover is Metallica?
Yes. They got New York Symphony Orchestra or whatever is in it.
Well, how come I haven't heard it? I love Metallica.
Oh, you've heard it. It's a freight train coming your way. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like a freight train coming your way. He says it over and over in part of the song. But
It doesn't ring a
they
bell.
wrote, I think they wrote it for the symphony. So
Well,
what are you doing there, Poopy Dog? What?
Tommy James and the Shondells, says Billy.
I don't know it that well, Rob.
You still got to sing it, and I'm going blurry again. Boom. Come on, camera, clear up for me.
Hi, Puppy Dog. How you doing?
Clear up, camera. I'm not just trying to do finger puppets here. I'm trying to clear up the camera. Yeah, sometimes if you do this for a little bit, and then you pull out of the way, it'll clear up. There we go.
Woohoo! Now put your hand in the way so it goes blurry again.
Well, you got to be consistent here. Doug just does the music. He don't do the singing. He also does sound effects if you're taking a drink.
She probably go out. Don't let that. Oh, you already let her out. I just let that dog in. It wouldn't come in. Not that one. The other one. Yeah. And she's been out there like 2 hours by herself. Every time I went to the door, she went the other way. That's what I said. I closed the door and walked away. You can stay out there then. When you call her and she looks at you and goes the other way. Oh.
I'm the same way with cats. If they'll stand there in the doorway and say, I ain't going to sit here all night. Said, all right, stay out there. I don't care.
It's 32 degrees. I ain't holding the door open. Like, what do you think about looking at me? You know? You're all blurry again. Put your hand in the way. Hate that dog. You don't have any puppies in there yet?
Robin, are y'all in the hangout singing right now?
What does Nancy do to Tommy James and Shondells? They did the original of Crimson and Clover.
Oh, look, the camera blurred. It is my hand doing it, so let me back up the camera a little bit so that helps after I clear up the camera again.
Yeah, you keep messing that camera up.
I'm sorry. I think it's clear now.
Yeah, it looks like it. Robin's itching to sing. I think she asked me, where's Charles? I said, I don't know. I haven't been online in like a week. I spent most of today outside in my shop trying to get my project done that I didn't get done. So I'll put it up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Send one to Doug. Steve. I don't know how to go about it, but for $50 for a year, I mean, how's that sound for a website?
By the way, although I'm using a spiral and I could have just gone back the other direction, I like to cut, pushing the piece away from me. So every now and then I'll go back to the beginning of the cut. Back to you, Doug, for the weather.
Back to me for the win? Woohoo! Oh.
Weather, not the wet wind.
Yeah, you mean that. Then we got to get out and get our dogs all cleaned up so we can get the studs all out there marketing them so they're all fluffy and look good.
Fluffy.
Yeah, well, we got 3 studs out there, 3 Studley muffins.
Hey, there's a stud right here. Just saying. Not like that, though.
They're the wrong kind of stud there, buddy.
Thank you, Steve Nealon.
Oh, okay, I got you.
See, when I'm done with this tail here, which is right behind the arm, I can cut out the brad nail cut just out of camera range because I'm doing great. Yeah.
Camera work is everything.
Yeah, if this was single layer cut, I'd have been done by now. Okay, since I'm talking about doing rip on future live streams, does anybody here watch Yellowstone? Would you even know who Rip is?
My wife would. I don't watch it. I haven't watched it yet. Biggest problem I turn the TV on when I get in bed, and if I make it to the first commercial, I'm going to be awake all night. I never make it to the first commercial.
I can't speak for every woman, but most women that know what Yellowstone is, the TV show, they have a crush on Rip. That's why I chose him to text. My favorite characters are Rip and Casey. A lot of women like Beth, but if you don't watch the show, that don't make any sense.
It was Mississippi. Mississippi was like one of the prettiest states I was in when I was driving the truck. Do you know that? There ain't but, I think, 2 major cities in it. And nothing else, and they got chain gangs. Keep the freeway clean.
I'm laughing because Steve Combs' terminology, being a guy, saying, Rip's the hottie with the beard. Yeah. I have probably 8 or 9 Rip designs on woodvision.com, as well as the other Yellowstone characters, not every single one of them. My least favorite character is Peter, or whatever her name is. I think it's the actions they make her use silly as hell. And I don't like Jamie either, but you're not supposed to like Jamie. Unless you're weird. Still got 16 people watching. Doug, are you frozen or just multitasking?
I'm just watching you.
Okay. Just like John, you stay still long enough, I'll think you're frozen.
I do it to Robin all the time too, and then I'll move my eyes and she's like, "Ow!" No, I was processing what Steve wrote, trying to think what I was trying to think of what I wanted to ask him and how I wanted to ask him it. I met Steve Wheeler and he sent me the message. We'd probably do so much better if we had a website for our dog breeding business and our puppies, you know?
Yeah.
I think it would help out tremendously.
If you get a website through Steve Millen, I win $1,000 for referring you. Right, Steve Millen?
Steve referred me. He sent it to me. He went to 1,000.
Hey, don't steal my thunder. Dang it.
I was stealing it to him.
And I went off my line, so now I got to compensate. So I don't have a ripple in my line. It'll stick out like a sore thumb.
You got a ripple? I got ripples in all my lines.
Well, it's a subtle curve, and it has a little... I don't like the sound of that.
I believe they said it wasn't it's a feed contest. It's not a beauty contest.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is we're not the only more Pomskis. There's another one. I think it's in Oregon. So my wife's like, I don't know what to do about it. I'm just saying more Pomskis in Michigan, you know? The easiest thing to do, just add a Michigan to it, you know?
Oh, right, man.
Scroll faster.
I'm sorry.
Where's the dreams that you've been after? Faster. Faster.
That is a reference to Master of Puppets.
Promised only lies.
It's got my name.
Our breakfast on a mirror. Oh, drink. Well, see if you with it.
There's your dang drink.
I can hear him now.
Oh, good Lord on the stick, man. I'm trying to rush for the people and make me break the blade, man. What's up? You got mail or message.
Yes.
It's definitely not quiet when a blade breaks on a Hector because the way it's set up, it's got parts that sound like they're going to rattle off. Thank you, Robin. I assume you're talking to me. Depending on the piece, I do tend to be kind of picky about a cut. If I see even a slight ripple that I don't like in a line where it's supposed to be a smooth curve, then I'll use the blade as a little sander to get that little wave off. And I guess that's why they look clean, except for all the fuzzies, which is the drawback of spirals. Okay, one more cut on the horse's tail, and then we can do the mane where the brad nails are, and we'll do the other horse, and yay! Got that dang Crimson Clover song stuck in my head, and I barely know it.
You know all the words to it.
It's hard to do an impression of that style of that song because, I mean, how do you do that?
It had a reverb in it, I think. So they were singing through a pedal.
Yeah, it's definitely some kind of interruption thing, like a stutter. More than a reverb. Reverb is an echo. Nothing is wrong with your screen or your head unless you're on your head. The piece is upside down in relation to the camera. The camera is right here. I bet you knew that. Alrighty then. Oh, went off the line there, so now I got to compensate on the other side. I don't feel right in the plant. A little too much flex, yo.
We got a side hustle going on now. Yeah, I can't make my cuts in nice and clean. Mine look more like the one he was complaining about with the little jiggly wigglies in it.
Yes,
I'm
you
getting
missed the
there.
drink,
I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
By God, you are. And you jumped right in with both feet on detailed pieces. By God.
Well, I mean, that's the only way you get better is practice, right?
Word. Well, unless you're trying to sing the Bee Gees, then there's no recovering. I butchered the living crap out of that one. I tried to sing Too Much Heaven. I almost gagged on my own tongue even in doing an imitation of it. I wanted to sing the Bee Gees, but the gods weren't having it. But the neighborhood cat seemed to enjoy it. They're always sounded good in the shower or the truck. Now, on SingSnap, you can mess with the pitch and everything, but I don't like to alter a song when it comes to the original way it came out. So that's why I don't generally go that route. Maybe I just don't have the confidence to get the pitch right. Imagine trying to sing the Bee Gees with a deep voice. Everything we have will never die. Come on now, that's funny right there. Oh, Maudie is asking how my big table is raised. Well, I will show you. Thank you for asking. If I can get this piece of debris out of here. I have a 4x8 sheet of plexiglass painted black on the underside for good contrast, sanded on the top to keep the light from reflecting, and I have 2x4s in a square or a rectangle on each end, and that's supporting the ends. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but I'll try to show it to you. Ah! That's my stylish pants. Yeah, it's just very basic construction.
I like your leveling system there. How many pieces of plywood you have on
that's 3 because I did not measure correctly, so I also
you didn't
do that.
measure twice before you cut once.
Yeah. So yeah, that I have about 3 pieces of 3/16 inch strap under there, and it's screwed into it so it won't move the table. You're welcome. And Steve Combs says, I've got the charge of the light brigade stuck in my head, but I can't satisfy my urge because I don't know who sang it, so I can't find it. If you know the name of it, Google it and boom bippy, there you go. Or just type in some of the lyrics if you don't know the name of it. All right, one horse is done.
Who's taking charge of the light brigade?
I'm going to go ahead and do the Brad Nail cuts right here, too.
Manford Man, Rare Earth Man.
Now, believe it or not, cuts like this are the hardest and scariest ones to do because they're just straight line. Holy horse feathers, a during live stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you is, Mr. Neal? Mr. Other Nealing? All right, I'm definitely going to go a little slower here because I don't want to screw up a straight cut, which is usually when my blade breaks and makes me want to frolic.
You said, oh, there's Chris. I'm like looking for him. I'm like, where is he? I don't even see him. Right above me. Hey, Chris.
He sees dead people. Nobody's ever told him that joke before. All right, let me stretch a little bit and we'll get going on this. I'll tell you what.
Steve, you're trying to confuse me. I just added up the monthly plus the setup and the hosting and came up with that number. He's got me all confused and discombobulated.
And here's where I hope my eyes will stay with me and the blade won't break. Because we got the straight lines coming up, and if you ripple those, they show up like a sore thumb or like a rippled line.
Yeah, that's the one. Push it, push it.
Push it real good.
Well, I figured you were push cutting, right?
Now, see what my middle finger is doing on the left side?
Moscow Symphony Orchestra.
Doug, do you see
Oh.
how? Doug, trying to
What?
teach you, damn it. Do you see how what my left finger, what my middle finger on my left hand is doing?
Oh, you're using it for a guide.
Yeah, like a pivot point to ride off of. It's still slightly rippled, but not near as bad as it could have been. It's very, I mean, if you look at it with like a machinist gauges and stuff, it'll look rippled, but yeah, in general, it looks okay. In my humble opinion.
Yeah. You know what, Charles? You can see it from my house. It looks straight from here.
By the way, total useless trivia and total subject change. Yellowstone Ranch is actually filmed, or some of the scenes are filmed at a ranch called Chief Joseph Ranch. That is a real ranch.
I didn't even see a bot. Where was the bot at?
I didn't see no stinking bot.
Steve says, bye bye, lose your bot. I don't even see the bot. And I'm in a live chat. I don't see where somebody deleted it. I don't see nothing.
I might have wanted the link tag, Nevin.
Never heard of what song? No Leaf Clover?
That was a decent straight line, and I didn't even have a guidance system. So the two pieces
San
together.
Francisco Symphony. Metallica and the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra.
No.
Robin.
Now the two
Not
pieces
Russian.
together, that is how thick each piece of wood is. Yay! So we're got to go on to the other horse, then we'll do the C and the E. Yay!
Oh, the Brigade song? The Brigade song was Manfred Mann. I never even seen the bot. I was looking at other places. I was reading chats. That's probably why Steve didn't see it, because he was sending me chats.
Steve Combs was going like, nobody wants your money.
Portal Woodworks is here?
Mr. David Jones, Portal Woodworks. Hello, sir.
That's not the one.
And that might have been a terrible impression of Clint Eastwood, but I tried. You feel lucky, huh?
Well, do you? This here's a 44 Automag. And if used properly, it will remove fingerprints. Never seen that movie. So you're thinking,
like that.
did I take 5 or 6 shots? And to tell you the truth, I don't even remember myself. So, do you feel lucky, punk? Well,
You sounded just like him, Doug. I've always liked the thing where John Wayne says, I'm not going to hit you. The hell I'm not. Or fill your hands, you blah, blah, blah. I can't say the word because we're a family-friendly bunch over here. But I do have a pattern for that scene with and without text on woodenvisions.com. Just saying.
I was trying to get it done for tonight's video, Steve. Or Chris, not Steve. I'm looking at Steve's name. Chris. He's asking, he said I had a nice poll that I put up today. And I was trying to get it done for the video for tonight, and I didn't manage to do it. I was still in the middle of finishing the video. So I'll get it up for tomorrow night. It's going to be a long video. It's a big project. see how many people I can keep their attention for over a 30-minute video.
I haven't nailed that down yet.
I watch it as I go. So as I'm editing, I'm watching it, and it doesn't seem like it's that long. So usually, if I keep myself entertained with my own stuff, then it usually does pretty well.
We have 19 people watching. Sure appreciate you.
That bowl has tongue wax on it that I got from Brad's Workbench.
Tongue wax? That just sounds gross, sir.
Tongue wax. Yep. So I have a giveaway going on in that video, and those products are the giveaway. So that's one of the reasons why it's a wood bowl as opposed to a resin bowl.
I was afraid you were going to say you were giving away wooden visions patterns.
No.
Stolen visions.
I'm glad you wrote that, Robin, because I sure spelled it wrong in my video. I'm tired and I spelled it like tongue. Instead of T-U-N-G. Tongue oil comes out as a tree, so. I only get half the view minutes for it, Chris. Billy did that, and I noticed I only got. I knew because we were watching the video prior to it being released, so we knew how many people had watched it. But I only got half the view time on Billy because Billy watched it at 2 times the speed. So I don't get all the watch minutes for it when you watch it that way. I only get half. But it doesn't matter. I still get the view. I don't get paid for watch minutes. I get paid for view. I think. Isn't that how that works?
I have no idea. My YouTube AdSense is only up
it
well,
can't be
always.
Robin would be making a killing with all the lives she did if she got paid by the minute. So
I got paid by the minute, yeah.
Right, so would you. So it's just for the views, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, my AdSense is at $85 right now. It only updates once a month. Of course, I haven't done a live in quite a while. I just heard my own accent when I said that. I haven't done a live in quite a while. Yeah.
So,
have you ever heard Billy try to do an impression of my accent? Apparently, I have more of a twang than I thought I did.
You got a little twang.
I just heard it when I said that.
Herbie's got more of a twang than either you or Billy does.
Man, I thought I did. Hell, I can fake one right well, but I don't hear it naturally.
When you do it on purpose, then yes, you do. But but listening to you, Herb, or Jerry, and Billy, Herb is thicker than all of you.
I don't hear a twang on Jerry at all.
No, Jerry don't have it. But like I said, Herb is thicker than all of you.
Yeah.
I mean, after that, it's not bad enough that I pay that much attention to it. So.
I love a southern accent on a woman. Lord!
Ooh, come on.
I'm working on a hurry. But I'm going to
I don't. Chris, I don't know. I have never used it. Brad's stuff's supposed to be food safe, so the other stuff that you got with the tongue roll finishes and that are not. You had to go make a wreath. Christmas was over last month, Jay. Are you ahead of the game by 12 months?
So I guess the next designing holiday would be Valentine's Day.
Hallmark holiday.
Yeah. I don't think I have even one
St.
Valentine's themed design on my website. thinks I'm a terrible person.
I don't know. There's aliens rolling. Ain't none of them escaped yet.
Good night, Leonard. Oh, she's turning Christmas supplies into Valentine's Day.
Roughly to set up a site, maintain it with a More Pomsky's domain name, about $800 per year.
Holy hell!
But that's somebody setting it up, maintaining it.
Take a drink, King Kong.
Yeah, but he's not going to get the hosting and all that for us. Yeah, you got to be hosted. Yeah. Uh huh. She's over there sounding like you, Charlie. Holy hell!
And for those keeping up, I've switched to total, zero sugar, so I can get back to my girlish.
Is that one empty?
Almost.
Almost. I'm like, are you working on 3 since we started? 2 hours
Yeah.
ago?
Yeah, because I'm still addicted to Dr. Pepper. Yeah,
Come here, fat dog.
I've been called worse.
No,
And
we
you
got
bl-
one that's good.
You blurred my camera, mister.
She's so fat she's gonna explode. Come here, you. Hi, how are you? Come here, fat dog. Oh, look at that dog. Oh, they're so fat. Hi. No, I know. No, you can't go. No, you can't go over there, fat dog. You can't go over there, fat dog. She's got aliens over there moving all over the place, guys. Are they coming out? Are they going to escape? Oh, go that way. She was trying to go the other way.
Shay says I'm going to be making cocoa bombs tomorrow night's live. All right, so y'all make sure you're subscribed and get notifications for Midnight Stroller. She's making cocoa bombs, and remember, Doug, it's tax write-off too. Although she called you Doe, but we'll call Doug.
She didn't tell me no. She said she's got a kid for that, but the kid doesn't have access to doing everything that Steve does. Probably he's pretty smart with the computer, but he's not probably into that, or we'd already have it.
I never thought of getting my website off my tax. Oh well.
Yeah, no, it's all right off for More Pomskys. But like, if we want to push our business and get us out there, we need a website. It's just, we need one, someplace where they can go look and meet the boys, meet the girls, and then we can also stud the dogs out as opposed to just breeding them ourselves. Somebody else could, and then we get pick and litter or whatever.
You gonna name it Dougie Domain?
No, More Pomskys.
Sorry. I was just trying to be creative and all.
Yeah, but there's a domain name out there for it. If you have a domain name, you are More Pomskys. It doesn't matter if there's one out there. If they haven't used the domain name, then it's still available and it's us.
I totally went off the line on this cut, but what can you do?
We couldn't tell. If you wouldn't have told us, we'd never know.
Unless you were watching saw me go way off the line.
Nope, we couldn't tell.
Well, now you compare the two.
You are making an adjustment.
If you compare the two, I am a total failure. But
you are making an adjustment based on your executive decisions.
Okay.
It wasn't Doe. Did you write my name as Doe?
She did initially, but I shouldn't have called it out because she corrected it.
Really should have called Morehouse.
Steve saw it. I saw it. I seen you screw up.
I wasn't looking.
Somebody said, an artist shouldn't point out their mistakes.
People call me Joe, and they've been calling me Joe my entire life. They add an H to it. I don't know why.
Yeah. No, some people will say, never point out your mistakes, but people also like it when somebody they're watching can admit that they made a mistake. It is blurry, isn't it? It's also trying to come out of the clamp. Let me fix the clamp situation first, and then we'll unblurry it. We'll call it unblurry.
It's unblurry.
Yay.
all on its own. you
Yeah,
you
another-
stuck your shoulder in it and unworried.
And now the other reason I pointed out the mistake is because if there are people out there that think, man, he never makes mistakes. You know, I want them to know I'm human and I do make mistakes.
And you call me it every time. I'm trying to think he was doing it intention. I wish, Robin, I don't have any money. The state of Michigan decided they wanted to be the dealers and took my money away.
Richie Whitmer.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's her, but they decided they seen all that money was being made, and they made it a point to lock it down and run everybody out of business.
Yep.
They couldn't come and make us stop because they sold us licenses so that we could
Yeah,
do it.
Shay, just because 20 times in a row I've called him Doug Morehouse means nothing. Yeah. And he'll make it a point. It's not my house.
I am not related to Sherry at all, any way, shape, or form.
Except he has her scroll saw, former scroll saw.
It's mine now.
Yeah. By God, a Delta's better than a Harbor Freight.
Yes, sir, Bob, it is.
And you don't have to rebuild it 3 times.
Not yet, anyways. I think Shay did all the goodies on it before I got it, though. I think she upgraded the clamps in it, I believe. You're not that bad. At what? Oh, I wouldn't think you were that bad. You couldn't deal with that thing up there, or that one up there.
What are you talking about?
Oh, well, Shay says, are those in your room? But there's that one up there. That's a big 8-point. And then there's a 10-point over there. They're looking at each other. And Shay's like, ain't no way those would be in my room.
Oh, Steve Combs is leaving us. Thank you for dropping by, Steve. I'm
Good night, Steve.
Well, I'm sorry that I didn't finish before you left, sir.
Almost. You only got like half a dozen cuts left.
I'm doing my best. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cuts. So I have a dozen. Okay.
No, I don't. I don't got Cheez-Its.
And he called you Doe as well.
Yeah, I know. He did it on purpose.
Hey, Doe boy.
This is what I'm going to do to him on purpose.
Dang, I went way off the line. Crap. Now I got to find a way to suddenly go back to the line without making a big divot, and so it's not mirror image anymore. Dag blab it, Doug.
What?
You made me go off the line for some reason.
Damn it. I was reading Shay's comment. It says stormtroopers and Earth scares the crap out of me. But they're foam. There's nothing real about them except for the fur and the horns. The eyes are glass. I think the nose is painted.
Yep, the foam inside, the antlers are real.
The antlers and the hair, the hide is real. That was tan. So nothing else there. It's just styrofoam.
Yeah, so there's not rotting meat up under that skin.
No, there is not. This one that's up on the wall over here, that's the biggest deer I've ever taken. He's got like a mane. He's got his fur stands up down his neck. That's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, I tend to go off the line more when I'm rushing.
So slow down. What's your hurry?
I don't want people to judge me.
Steve said he was leaving, but he's still here typing, so you're all right.
I don't get it.
I'm not following her either. I'm not sure who Darth Vader is. Isn't that his dog?
Darth Vader in Star Wars, son.
I know that, but isn't her dog's name Vader?
Yeah, but I don't know
Oh,
what she's trying to say in general.
I don't understand it either. Oh, because he's in probably the plastic helmet. And the stormtroopers are in plastic too.
Right. And I totally butchered that one right there. That bothers the heck out of me.
Steve said he's gonna wait.
Aw.
You get my dog? Hi, dog. There's my
We could
dog.
really-
You got snow on you.
We could really stretch this out and keep Steve Combs awake all night.
Can't you get in? Come on. I didn't let you in. Look at this dog. You got snow in your whiskers. I'm gonna have a dog biscuit. You guys want a dog biscuit?
I'll hold off. Unless you got it pizza flavor.
Them taste funny. Annie seems to like them though. Oh, she's got a 4-foot one standing outside of her door.
Yeah, and if you forget that will wake you up.
Don't worry, Shay. Both these guys were running around in my backyard. Yeah, there's another one out in the front room that was running around in the backyard too.
Have you ever gotten startled by your own reflection? I don't mean a reference to being ugly. I mean not knowing there's a reflection device next to you or a mirror, and peripherally you see it and it scares the crap out of you, or at least
No.
somewhat temporary. Alrighty then, I'll just go in my corner.
I don't think so.
It's happened to me. Happened to me the other day.
Smoked salmon eggs. Huh? Where are you, Chris? Like Wisconsin or something like that?
He's in Connecticut.
Connecticut? Oh, he's got saltwater salmon eggs. Ah.
Yeah, I can feel it trying to come out of the clamp. Well,
Shay says now that her eye is screwed up, she scares herself a lot.
yeah.
Oh, salmon and eggs. Okay. I didn't put a comma in there. Sorry. I read it as salmon eggs.
I have eye issues too, but I can't afford to be seen for them. I have spots in my right eye's vision. My right eye is practically blind anyway, but I've got
I need
spots.
to be a little more proficient with salmon fishing, but I don't have enough boat to go out on the big lake, and it costs too much money to go take a charter. And if you try to do it anywhere inland, you fish with 800,000 other people, all trying to put a hook in the same spot you are.
By the way, when I scare myself, I don't scream like a little girl. It's just like a quick startle. It's like, oh! All right, we're getting there, folks. We are so close to done it. Even, yeah. All righty then. Let's take another drink. I'm gonna finish off this can. Dang it, Doug. Where was my sound effects?
Crunch. No?
I'm glad I'm almost done. All these people talking about dang food and crap. I like the fact that it's 10:05 p.m. Central Time and we still got 15 people watching. That's plumb nice.
Glug, 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 glug. Oh. Hey, Pooey. You don't have no
Doug,
puppies yet.
Doug, will you sing Michael Jackson for us?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So bad.
I'm a vegetable.
I'm so bad.
Is it I'm a vegetable or you're a vegetable?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, honestly.
I'm a vegetable. And I'm going to eat you. Is that what it says?
What the
And I
hell are you
hate you.
talking about?
You're a vegetable. And I hate you. Was that PYT?
I am so
What is it?
confused.
Don't sh-
Hey,
Wait. She doesn't know.
I know. Hell, Shadley mouthed a few times on our
Michael
stroll off.
Jackson song. What's
Yeah, yes, I'm calling you out, Shadley.
That's why he wanted me to sing Michael Jackson.
Almost
Annie, are you
every time.
okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Annie?
Every time he talks about his dog Annie, I'm thinking of that song.
Yeah, I named her off the Alien Ant Farm version of it though.
It was funny though when me and Shay did this our individual scroll off. She cussed like 3 or 4 times, but she's not a smut mouth in general. It was funny.
Just beat it.
Okay, Shay's getting ready for work. I assume that means you're leaving. If you are, thank you for dropping by, Shay. Y'all check out her channel as well. Robin's Buys and DIYs. She's also has a channel, as does Polly Wants a Crafter, and a bunch of other people I shouldn't have started listing because I'll forget somebody.
Okay,
Doug
so
has one.
the you're a vegetable and I hate you is in you got to be starting something song. It's at the end of it.
Something wrong with you, Doug. You're saying.
You got to be starting something. That song. I said you want to be starting something. You got to be starting something. Said you
One of
wanna
my,
start-
and y'all can make fun of me if you want to. One of my favorite songs from Michael Jackson is "What About Us." Something about the way it sounds. I just like it, and he sings it with passion. Hey, now say what you want about the man, but he was a good choreographer and lyric, whatever.
Yeah, no, he was very talented. I think I had Thriller.
I spent 30 minutes touching up my hair, Shay. I get it, girl. I was wondering that too, Billy. She works from home now, but she talks about uniforms and this and that, so I don't know what the heck's going on.
Well, as long as she doesn't stand up, she's only going to have a top on to look good, right?
Lord.
Well, I mean, everybody's sitting at home in their boxers with their suits.
I don't partake in the boxers, but this is a family-friendly show, so we'll stop there. For me, anyway.
No. People that are working from home, Charles.
I was referring to myself. I was working from home before it was cool, but I don't get paid.
Oh, see how you are?
There's that little detail. Well, I get paid now and then.
Ooh. Oh my. Oh my goodness.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
You've been hit by, you've been struck by smooth
criminal. I'm just looking at some of the comments.
Charles is supporting the grape smugglers. I don't know. Remember the California raisins?
Hey, we got a newbie. Everybody say hi to
What?
Oopsie Daisy DIYs and more. Hi there, new to the group and scrolling. Nice.
Hi, Oopsie Daisy.
Oopsie, if
Do you
you
remember
want
the California raisins?
I guess her name is Daisy. I could be wrong. Yes, I remember the California raisins, not grapes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you for dropping by, Daisy. I hope you don't mind if we call you Daisy. It's more fun to call you Oopsie, if I'm being honest, but Tell us about you and your channel and this and that.
I heard it through the grapevine. This must be somebody Robin knows. Robin brought somebody to your show.
I apologize in advance, Daisy, but I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin did not warn you out front.
We do partake in a little bit of fun here. We try to keep it family friendly, but somebody inevitably always screws it up. I'm sorry for using such a big word.
It's usually me.
No, it's. Never mind, I don't want to call out names.
It's somebody else.
There's a list of people. I mean, it depends on the day of the week, honestly. Even I screw up sometimes.
Oh, husky levels. That's not a husky. Oh, yeah, it is.
We try to have fun on these here parts. We try to keep it to where your kids can watch and not freak out. But if you're a snowflake, you may not like this channel a whole lot. Because sometimes I say how it is.
They're just floating on by my doors outside right now, all them snowflakes.
And me saying that made me sound like a hard butt. I didn't mean it that way. I just meant. Never mind. I can get moody at times, but very rare. At least publicly.
It's all good.
I love you too, Doug.
Oh, I'm about to have sympathy for Billy here.
Is that a restroom reference, sir?
Yes, sir.
6 more cuts, folks. We're going to get through it. Okay. Name has been Daisy for 64 years. I don't know why I said it like that. Steve Jones says I'm not a snowflake and I don't like this channel a whole lot. But see, he's here. He's dedicated. He's consistent. All right. See, now that we're so close to the end, I can't find pilot holes. Okay, there we go.
All right. Well, I will shut my camera down here. I will be back in a second.
Okay.
Doug is still here. He's just not here. All right. That's it. Annie, are you okay? Stuck in my head now. Dang, have it. I'm kind of the king of earworms. Somebody mentions a song, if I know it, by God, it's going to be in my head. We're so close to done. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I know.
Sorry. Oh, I'm not sorry, by God. We have fun here. Kiss my hind parts if you ain't liking it. All right. Sense of humor is mandatory to be able to tolerate this channel. And I'm caught on something and I don't want to go off the line, so I'm going to turn the piece right quick. I don't know what I'm caught on. And if any of y'all are interested, I can, after I'm done with this, I can show the 3 Brit designs I have drawn up. One of them have already started, but what we'll be likely working on for the next few live streams. Just say so, and I'll show them at the end. Just saying. No, I'm not going to try that one, Robin, but thank you. Well, I may sing it, but not for talent purposes, just like I did Metallica. Yeah, that wasn't for bragging rights. This is the last non Brad nail cut. One more cut on the horse after this, and then 2 letters, and by God. Don't be hating, Jerry. Just saying.
Wow, Billy, how much of that stuff did you drink?
He's not. Please tell me he's not sending pictures.
No,
Yeah.
I was having sympathy pains here for Billy. I just want to know how much he drank. He drank it all. You're supposed to drink the rest tomorrow.
No, you're supposed to drink it all at once.
No, you ain't. You drink half of it, and you drink the
No.
other half.
I've never been told. I don't mean all at once, but I've never been told you drank the rest the next day. No, I've always
I
been
think you
told.
drink half of it at one point, and then you drink the other half.
Well, you just have to finish it within a certain time period, but I've never had to wait till the next day to. Really?
Oh, drank. Don't,
That's-
Billy, don't.
What, you saying don't send pictures?
Don't drink. Everybody else can drink. Billy, don't drink. No.
I think the last thing Billy wants to do right now is drink, at least not. Yeah, never mind. Alrighty then. And that's how fast the blade changes on a Hegner. But also when the blade breaks, sometimes it loosens the tension. And mine's having issues right now. There we go.
Yes, he is. Poor Billy. I was in the hangout with him. And it's kind of like in a Catholic wedding. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down.
I'm laughing at Jerry's comment. Dag blame it!
You break it again?
No, I'm
Yeah.
just having issues. My knuckle. I have arthritis crap. Really?
He's doing a prep, and he's drinking that stuff that cleans your system out.
Yeah. Always fun. That's probably too tight of attention, but what can you do?
Stick it through the hole and keep on going till it breaks again.
Yep. That's why I have a bunch of blades set off to the side ready. Because on a Hegner, you got these clamps you can preload.
So you just drop it in, it's good to go.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
this is
That's why,
Hegner.
that's why you like it so much.
That's Hegner specific. That sits in a little cradle. If you look at my channel and look for a video called Anatomy of a Scroll Saw, it talks about scroll saws in general, but also what's specific to the Hegner. This sits in a little cradle. And yeah, so if you watch that video, you'll learn more. Just say it.
Well, that part there doesn't pertain to me.
Yeah.
Mine clamps just like the top of yours on both ends.
Something don't feel right with the tension.
What are we getting 8,000 views for? 8,001?
This may come out of the clamp. I don't think I have it in there good enough. Yeah, there's too much flex. Stuff like that will come second nature after a while. You'll hear a sound, you'll know something's about to happen. Either a blade break or a blade come out of the clamp. Okay, we have 2 more cuts here. Then minus sanding, we will be done. This is another thing I'm dealing with here lately. There you go. Please tell me you didn't come out. I've had this Hagner for years. It's little rusty. Nope, not literally. Really? Okay. Something did happen. I need to go behind the dang saw. Really? Because we were so close to done. What's going on back here?
Come on, 2 cuts there, man.
I gotta, God bless America. It went under the stupid thing. I hate it when this happens. I really do. Oh my God.
The problem is, Billy, is my sympathy stinks just as bad as yours.
Yeah. Oh. You're a sick puppy. Sick puppet? Really?
See,
Okay.
Billy's going to get up at 6 and do it again. He's going to drink the other half in the morning.
Okay, bear with me, folks. The hooser deal came out of the back of the hooser, was it? So I gotta put it back at. Never mind.
You're back there plugging the what's it doer and her what's it jigger?
Oh, the doma hoochie and the whippadoodle.
Her hoochie you.
What or something like that. It's so close. I got a dag blabbit. This is some horse crap right here. I tell you. Okay, I got a hammer.
Steve wants it. Oh, he's got a hammer out. He wants something that's going to take long. What is that blue thing?
It ain't gonna take long. I just gotta hit it just right. There you go, you son of a ding ding. Sorry for my foul language. Come on now.
What is that blue thing?
What blue thing? What you talking about?
That thing right there. What is that in your hand?
This
Oh,
here?
it's your headset. Here's your headset.
Oh yeah, it's the cord to my headset. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep it from tethering me somewhere I don't want to go.
Oh, I thought you were nailing it to the back of the saw.
Okay, so that's fixed. So, well, yeah, it's 2 more cuts. That would have sucked if my saw broke. No, it's not going to take long because we're
Here
here.
is yellow. It's not clear. Where's it? What's on with the Vanilla Ice song?
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? So we got straight cuts and curve cuts on this one.
You can do it.
That's the rumors.
Paul Out Boy did a good beat it. So did Weird Al. I'm pretty sure his was Eat It. Because he was fat. He's fat.
Cause I'm fat. I'm fat.
I'm trying not to be like a horse that leaves the barn and then rush to finish, because if I rush, I break blades and go off the line.
Oh, slow down. You're going too fast.
I'm sorry.
I know it's push cut now. It's faster. Vodka is clear. There you go, Billy. Start that at 6 in the morning.
It'll make you forget everything else. I'm ready, Doc. Let's do it. Okay, I gotta adjust my eyes because I'm gonna do a straight line sideways.
Where's your guide?
I don't always use that guide, sir.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering, would it work the same way if you put it on the bottom?
No, it's just there's no set way I do it. Just sometimes I would go for it. Sometimes I feel like I might screw it up. And sometimes I do screw it up. Now I'm going to.
Is that where Robin got the documentaries on Michael Jackson thing from? Was Oopsie? Robin's been watching them.
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
Well, Oopsie Daisy said she's been watching documentaries on Michael Jackson, and then there is a bot. Ha ha ha.
Are you memorizing the link?
I got him.
Go, Doug. Go, Doug. It's your birthday.
I got him, Robin.
Light waving the line, so I'm going to go sand it down. One more cut, folks.
Get out of there!
I'm so excited.
And you just can't hide it.
I know.
Sorry.
Yes, no.
Okay.
What I was saying was, Oopsie Daisy said she's been watching documentaries on Michael Jackson, and like Robin's been doing that for a couple weeks, so they must be in collaboration there, watching Michael Jackson documentaries.
All right. I'm standing up for some reason to do these last couple cuts. Don't run off right as soon as I'm done cutting these, because I'll tell you all the rips we're going to be working on. If you don't know the show, you might.
When I first came in, I thought it was Hank Williams Jr.
Yeah, if you don't know who Rip is, it might resemble Hank.
I don't, because I don't watch that show. You just keep popping up.
Well, then you got time to bring your wife in. Say, look, honey, it's Rhea.
Yeah.
Your dreamboat.
She's obsessed with that show. So.
Yep, so she might like it, so I'll let you bring her in when I go to show them. Just saying.
No, it's all right.
Fine.
I can rewind it.
Okay.
Jerry won't watch any shows with commercials involved. How do you watch my videos?
Or what's involved?
You don't watch my videos. They get commercials on. Jerry said you don't watch any shows with commercials involved.
Alrighty then.
Something about one of the streaming channels in Yellowstone. I thought it ran commercials. I have no idea. I told you I never watched that show.
Hey, although I'm using a spiral, I am turning the saw off to turn it around because I have certain what I call visual comfort or even physical comfort angles I do certain cuts at. Long cuts like this, I want to push away from myself and have an eye on it. Ah, God. Ah, God.
She watches all the commercials.
Trying to find a place to comfortably put my fingers.
See, that's how you're supposed to do it, Jerry. You're supposed to watch all the commercials like Steve.
I like Yellowstone too, and 1923 is out now. It's 2 or 3 episodes in. It's a prequel, as was 1883.
Isn't that one controversial?
Now, Doug, I'm not doing the guidance thing now. I'm just doing it by sight and trying to keep the mojo. What I mean by mojo is when I'm relatively keeping that line straight and it's going smoothly, but then if I get a ripple in the line, that's what I call losing my mojo. I hate it when a blade breaks when I'm trying to work on a long, consistent line. Actually, I hate it when the blade breaks on any line, but yeah. You're so close to done. Let's stick around for the rips. So, baby, we are done cutting.
I did it! I did it!
Thank you, Oopsie, or Daisy, or... Alright.
Now, I'm going to show you this, and then we're going to look at the ribs, okay?
Okay.
Now, we got that, and all of a sudden, boom, there was two. This is why we stack cut. Bam bippy. All right. Now, I'll let y'all. And then we'll move on over to rip. All right. Here, we're getting ready to look at rip now. No. I got that crap done. I mean, these beautiful thingies.
So,
All right. This is a rip I've already started behind the scenes, but I can continue it on the next live stream.
stack cutting him also.
Yes, sir. No, I don't sign little stuff like that. Thank you, Billy. And thank you, Daisy. And kiss my hind parts, Jerry. And okay, so this is the one I've already started on, so obviously it's somewhat almost done. But that's probably my favorite one out of all of them. But I will show you the other two now. They're all right around 2 feet tall. These will be signed because they're bigger. Yes, ma'am. Them's the rip. And there's another rip. Boom bippy. The advantage to seeing it partially cut out is you get a better idea of what it's going to look like. Boom. Like that. Sort of, kind of, somewhat. So, yeah, we'll be doing rips for a while now. He's hot. I think, yeah, Steve. Yeah. So, that is what we'll be working on the next live stream. Assuming I can do it in a timely manner. Ronnie Millsap. It's my hind parts, by God. Well, I think he's cool, but I don't have a man crush. Yeah, so there's that. But rumors will be started anyway.
Ronnie Millsap. Robin.
Smoky Mountain Rain. Anyway, I've never sung that one either. Anyway, so yeah, we are done with the horsies. I'll bring those back out in case you're sitting on the edge of your seat. There's the heart thief. Ooh, the rip is right behind him. It's like the
back.
It's all good. So it's like the horses are framing the rip. It's like so cool. Oh my god. Thank you.
I mean, really, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, yeah, actually kind of nifty.
Yeah, you could just put his head in between the two tails like that. It'd be kind of cool.
Well, if you watch me rip one, that could be more traumatizing than hearing me rip one. Just saying.
Oh, man.
Yes, 3 different poses. I have about 8 or 9 different rip designs. If you go to woodenvisions.com, you will see those. Just saying. Ding, 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 ding. I also have Beth and Casey and Kevin Costner and who else? I don't know. By God. And Jerry's not wrong. He's realized that's how I exhale. So yeah, he's had to come here with 3 gas masks before because the other ones keep melting. Anyway, so we're done with tonight's project. And make sure you're subscribed. Click on that bell. Click on the word all. Thank you, Steve Combs, for putting the link out in the chat. And so after, I can't guarantee when that live stream will be, but hopefully it'll be tomorrow. It may even be daytime because I want to work on that. So if you work during the day, then I'm plumb sorry you're going to miss it. So yeah, we'll try to go probably early to midday. Early morning, not early. Dag nabbit, Doug, you know what I'm trying to say. Right? Like 8, 9, 10 a.m. and somewhere in there, just midday, sometime during the day, we'll get back working on this rip, and we've still got more rips over here. All right.
How am I supposed to get anything done if you're doing that?
I don't get nothing done either.
I got to finish my project. I didn't do it tonight because I was in a hangout and then I was in here.
If y'all liked what you saw, I hope you'll consider hitting that thumbs up and subscribing if you're not already. And big thank you to Doug Moore, not Morehouse, Doug Moore, Bulldog Productions are outside the barn. And just
Oh,
all
yeah, I
kinds of
forgot
stuff.
about that, didn't I? Huh.
Yeah. And thank you to everybody that partook out in the chat. That's why I do these things every once in 8 months. But by God, and thank you all for being here. Thank you, everybody. And the way we always end this thing is we point right at that camera and say, scroll on.
Wow. Last word.